Where do you get your Harley accessories from? Catch you inside. RevelatorAlf. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're enjoying the channel and the series of videos. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, leave those comments, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com where you find the links to PayPal for any support. So, in this video I'm talking about getting motorcycle accessories for your bike, for your Harley Davidson in this case. I'm talking about sport glides and softails, but any bike, Tourer, whatever, or any other bike in general, Suzuki, Kawasaki, whatever it is. Where do you get your parts from? Now, I suppose I'm not really talking about general mechanical items that are specific for your bike. There might be parts that are only made by the manufacturer. Let's say there might be engine parts, whatever. But I'm just saying, any bolt-on accessories or any replacement parts, do you necessarily always go to, in my case, would I go to Harley Davidson, to the dealership to source those, or do you go elsewhere? And I suppose the big question is, for general accessories, cosmetic accessories, would I always go to a proven motorcycle supplier, or would I go to somewhere like Amazon or eBay, and would I get that cheap Chinese stuff? Well, I don't know. I'm not too sure whether a lot of it is all cheap and badly made. It just doesn't have the manufacturer's logo. But actually, it's cheaper. Yes, it might be poorer quality. I don't know. It might be the same quality. I dare say that a lot of the products that we believe are made by the manufacturer actually come from China anyway. So, you know, it's open for debate, isn't it? Now, I've got to say, I do get quite a few parts from eBay or Amazon. I am quite particular about what I get. Now, I don't necessarily buy engine parts or performance parts from those places, but I do tend to buy bolt-on accessory items. Now, certainly for the workshop, I do tend to buy my things from Amazon, eBay, or actually proper workshop suppliers, like safety glasses, which I keep on forgetting to wearing if you ever watch my workshop videos, naughty me. But you know, things for the camera recording, which I'm recording on now, yeah, a lot of that stuff I actually get from Amazon and eBay. So yeah, that's another thing. Now, if you saw my previous vlog, you would have heard me talk about changing my motorcycle handlebars, getting risers for them, getting a cross tube for it as well. I'm looking at the practical application of these bars for what I do, for riding, of course, but also for making videos as well. And I got one of these things. So this is a cross tube. Now, this came from Amazonia, by the way, and it could have been sourced from China, God knows, whatever. But I've got to say, it's solid metal. That's a solid bar. It's not a tube, a thin tube. It's very well constructed. I mean, here, like this. The only thing is, I have to adapt this to make it fit my 1 1/4 inch fat bars, you see. But actually, this was really cheap, and it came from Amazon. Now, if I actually try and go to a Motor Factors for this, or a motorcycle accessory place, I dare say it would have cost me twice as much. So, I wonder, is it all bad going to places like Amazon and eBay? The problem is, you don't really know until you actually have it in your hand whether it's good or not. Now, I'm not here to promote Amazon or eBay, but especially with Amazon, what I've found is that you can get something, and if it doesn't quite work out, if it's not quite right or what you thought it might be, you just send it back and you get your money back. So for me, that works out tremendously. Now, the other thing I've been looking at is motorcycle risers. Now, I have got a good price from the local dealership, but I also have been looking at getting used parts, and most of those have come from eBay as well. Sometimes you find risers but without the top clamps, so I'm kind of in a bit of a dilemma really right now to get a riser, but I haven't got the top clamp for it. So whether I take a chance on a top clamp that I can see, and I'm just wondering whether it will fit. It will be substantially cheaper than going to the dealership, although the price at the dealership is a good price. So I don't know what to do. Now again, I suppose if you're looking for quality items, then you need to go to a reputable place, of course. But I suppose if you're just looking for an item that you just want to test fit something, then actually getting something new secondhand, even if it's a little bit scratched, doesn't really matter. And I think this is where I'm going towards buying parts for my bike that I'm not 100% sure on. If I can get them really cheaply from a place, I'll just check the dimensions to see if they work, and then I may splash out on the more expensive item when I can. So I think that's a good way to use the likes of Amazon and eBay, just for test fitting purposes, just to see if you like the look of it. It's going to be cheap, you can usually send them back, and then it'll give you a good idea whether you want to go for something similar, but is officially Harley Davidson or Suzuki or whatever it is you want on your bike. Now, if you are going to buy parts from China or India or whatever, some cheap producing countries, the quality might be there, but it just might not have the official stamp of Harley Davidson, let's say. I don't know, I would challenge most people to be able to spot the difference at a distance. Certainly when you get close up, there might be something that somebody could identify, but from a distance most people couldn't tell. And also whether the part is fit for purpose. But in my mind, if they're just bolt-on accessories and they're not for mechanical or drivetrain or electrical as well, I would be careful of, especially on a motorcycle. If they're just bolt-on accessories, then do you know what? If they don't quite work out, just bolt them off. And also, if you're going to get rid of the bike afterwards and you think that those parts might devalue the bike, then just take them off and put the originals back on. So your quid's in, really. So that's my plan for my handlebar makeover, my Frankenstein bars. I'm going to source some risers from, I'm not 100% sure yet where they're going to come from. I'm going to try and incorporate this crossbar, and the reason is it's not for strengthening, because usually these are torsion bars for strengthening, supposedly. It's actually for clamping things too, like mounts for the camera, that kind of thing. And I think because it's got a sleek black look, I think it's going to look pretty cool as well on the Sport Glide. But I say I'm not 100% sure, so until I fit it, I won't know. So stay tuned for that. That's all coming. I'm just waiting for some other clamps to come, and I might have to change those 2 or 3 times until I actually find the ones I want. But I could get a working model in the meantime. But I suppose I make this vlog just to sound you guys out and let us know what you think on this subject about getting Chinese parts, foreign parts, and non-standard parts for your bike, something that hasn't got the Harley Davidson, Suzuki, Kawasaki stamp, whatever. Is it really that important to you, or actually is it really about whether the part works, whether it's strong enough, durable enough, and does it really matter if you've got the stamp, the manufacturer's stamp on there? I've got to say, for me, it's not that important for cosmetic work, for bolt-on accessories. For anything else, yes, I am quite particular, I've got to say, because I don't want it messing up the mechanical or the electrical side of the bike. But if it's something like just a quick bolt-on accessory onto the electrical, let's say a turn indicator or LED fitting, that kind of thing, yeah, I don't have an issue with that. But anything more, I am more particular. But let us know your thoughts. Is it only Harley Davidson specific parts that you're going to be looking for, or actually would you look into something like that? I certainly think that week by week it appears that online resources like Amazon and eBay, there are more and more options available. So it might be worth considering, but certainly, buy with care, I would say. Anyway, the video for this install is coming soon, hopefully, just waiting on the parts, and also on the risers, hopefully they'll be coming soon too. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, leave those comments, check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, where you find lots of stuff for your viewing pleasure. The Harley Parley page, there's an online shop where you can get t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. And anything like that. And I'll catch you again very, very soon. Ta-da now.
RevelatorAlf.